they were pushed through without ever learning the material.
They go on to talk about one of their teachers in school about 20 years ago taught AP calculus and how they ended up splitting the class because a lot of the kids were upset that they didn't have an A in the class, so they're trying to maintain their 4.0. So they split it into like a regular calculus and AP calculus, and everybody ended up with A's in their respective classes, but the regular calculus students had an incomplete experience and still ended up getting the same grade for the same class. This brings up a deeper conversation about grades in general and whether or not GPAs matters and things like valedictorian and whether or not we should even have them in the first place because of this uh, manipulation of grades that goes on. Some places are kind of taking care of that with grade weighting, but there's still issues, especially in upper echelon of the classes where there's a lot of competition and kids are trying to find every which way possible to get the highest GPA possible so they can be there at the top. But you have the same issue with other classes as well. My school and other schools I've been at, they offer like a remedial chemistry and physics, and they offer just kind of like general chemistry and physics for everybody. And many students have figured out that the remedial class, if you take it all year, counts for a full year of either chemistry or physics, and it counts towards the same degree. Now, unless you're going towards something like academic honors or something, um, and I think counselors will try to push you towards those classes unless you really, really need it. But many kids will still try to opt to get into those uh, either remedial classes. We call them integrated. Um, Really for students who struggle with science or need a little bit of extra help. But sometimes you get some really intelligent kids in there who really shouldn't be in there, but really they know they're going to get the same credit regardless, for a much different experience, to say the least. I don't want to say it's a bad experience because it's not. It's a great class, and I think the kids do enjoy it. But it's one of those classes. It's catered to certain students uh, who need extra help, I would say, or may not have as much experience in science. Um, but there are kids who will take advantage of that, unfortunately.